Hello, Antra, day 77 of the 90-day challenge. So past few days I've been thinking a lot about the law of attraction, and I know that many of those who are in the Antra community are firm believers like myself in it. So just to recap really quick, going back to when I first found Antra, it was through Instagram. This happened during within a week span of a bunch of things happening at once. End of February of this year, maybe the very beginning of March, right in there. I I'm out doing my what I'm doing now, working at a golf course in my career field, and these thoughts were really hitting me. I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. In regards to moving forward, becoming that superintendent and whatnot, reflecting on how many aspects that superintendents go through, which is the stress of there's drug overdoses, heart attacks, strokes, divorces, stress. There's a lot to it that most people wouldn't know about regarding the pressure that goes on into the job and what it can lead to a person's demise in a sense. I said I didn't want it. It was just a day I vaguely remember that feeling. I was like, I'm ready to move on. And so during that same week, I saw Jeff's dad on Instagram, and it's led to the point where it's like, I don't have to get rid of this. I can still utilize what I'm passionate about. And then you fast forward to this past week. Well, I had mentioned the other day about how I met up with the guy who lives in the house I grew up in, just across the neighborhood, and we started establishing a rapport of what we're doing. And Sunday, I put a bunch of pictures of the place when I was growing up there, and I'm ish right in here in those pictures. Put them in an envelope, threw them in the mailbox. He came back from a camping trip, saw those pictures, texted me right away. You could sometimes you can just tell a person's excitement in a text, which was great because he was really apprehensive at first with me, which I don't blame him. I'm a complete stranger. What my intention is I really want to get my hands on doing their lawn, and I'll do it for free. I don't care. I'll pay for the material. Reason is because that same video, I think it was 72, when I had the mole in the jar, I was talking about how I'm starting to connect where my background is, essentially how I led up to my passion in this field. And it all is due to, well, I've always been out in the lawn, outside, and that's what my brothers and I did growing up at that house right over there behind the camera there. And it was like the hub of the whole neighborhood. All the kids would come over. It was our place to hang out, and everything that we did would involve out on the lawn. And I'm sure most of you guys can appreciate that. Go a couple more days, maybe a day or two after I had that video, and I watched the one that was actually in the affiliate boot camp as well. That's in congruency to the new affiliate marketing program regarding that guy's name. He sounds just like Dane Cook, but I think it's Chris Smith. He's talking about like what do you do and who are you? Paraphrasing. And that was when I started writing notes. It's like it's obvious, like I was talking about. I mean, that's where I that's who I am. It's always come from that is these memories of growing up at that house. That's what I really want to. That's why I want to get my hands on it because it'd be so sentimental. But that's what I want to be able to share for others is it's the lawn. It's the heart of for kids growing up, for a family to enjoy. It just so happens to be that that's what I went into for my field, grass care, turf management, whatever you want to call it. So that was really big for me to dial that in. So I really appreciate that video, you guys, putting that out there on Entra. what I was getting at was the law of attraction, about how things seem to kind of work together. The fact that I acted on going over there after my neighbor told him about me, and it's just don't hesitate. That's the biggest thing I'm learning from it right now in order to achieve it most efficiently with what the law of attraction can provide. I like that. I'm gonna end it there. Tomorrow's 78. See what that brings, huh? All right, thanks.